from Mount Pleasant, Michigan, Kelly Short Stadium. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the Sacramento State Hornets and the Central Michigan Chippewas. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer will hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. Kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Goes to the option. The option, he'll keep it. Running into the open space. Turning it on. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
And that's why this offense is hard to stop, man. They have that option to pitch it. So as a defense, like, I got to get the quarterback, and then I got to get the pitch man, and they lost the pitch man, and you can tell he made them pay with a big gain down the field.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Running inside. It's Blue. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Got some room to run. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
Hey, sometimes numbers lie, but this quarterback just learned a valuable lesson. These numbers don't lie. One of the best defenses against the pass, and you see why right there. Man, they break on the football, so much speed in the back end, break on it, make the play. This defense is legit, and that QB's finding out firsthand.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fires to the wideout. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Just needs a crack to get a return. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Chippewas offense makes its way out to start the drive. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
And the ball is free on the pitch. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is.
He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop. The run inside. It's Curtis. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he is taking it all the way back. Touchdown, Chippewas.
How about the play by the big defensive lineman? Not known for interceptions, usually getting after the quarterback, stopping the run. Had a chance to make an interception and then do something with it. Take it all the way back to the house. No, ladies and gentlemen, that was not in slow motion, but he got in the end zone, and that's all that matters.
It's complete on the right side. Brought down short of the goal line. 2-point try is no good, and it's still a 6-point game. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. We've come to the end of the quarter, guys, and Central Michigan has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Finds his man. It's Moses. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. On the option. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the 2nd and short.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down mark was.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, looking to pass. He'll try to do it himself. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Curtis. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Oh, he almost picked that one off. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. comes the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Chippewas will hustle to the line.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the grab on the left. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And listen, 3rd down and long is such a hard spot to be in. That's where defenses want offenses, right? Like, they got them right where they want them. But there's a really nice job by the playmaker. QB got him the football, and he didn't run out of bounds.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Tries to get it on the ground. There's a crease. Into the house. Touchdown, Central Michigan. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting.
Headed toward the end zone, and they knock it loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Number 45 set to kickoff.
Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Hauls it in with one hand. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Under fire. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. Threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Makes the catch. It's Moses.
And they are showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
On the run, deep down the right side.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
They're working that left side. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll run the option. Now the toss. He's in open space downfield. There he goes. And he's knocked down, but not before he picks up enough for the first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking for a man, it's Flores. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. He spins that thing down the middle. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. We begin with the Ohio Bobcats taking on the Miami University Redhawks. And it's the Bobcats with a statement victory here and a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Those two first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fat.
How about that catch? Diving grab along the left sideline.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Got the quick pass. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. After the 9-yard completion, the playbook wide open on 2nd and 1. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And on 2nd down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a 3rd down situation where you had to throw the football.
And there are flags flying as the pass falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. With that penalty, the offense is backed up on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they'll knock him down.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Pocket breaking down. Fires on the move. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half.
That's a bit of a gut punch for the offense because you went in at halftime, you made your adjustments, you're feeling good about your game plan coming here in the second half, and right away you throw an interception to the defense.
Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more onto this lead. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Chippewas come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Keeps it on the option. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Back to throw, it's Flores. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
Defense is about feeling out the offense and what they like to do. What are they going to do in 3rd and short, 3rd and medium, 3rd and long? So far, the offense is winning. Defense is going to need to make some adjustments.
Fires on the move. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Working on the right. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The Chippewas have their offense in high gear. The option look. Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge.
And how about that? You don't see those.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Firing to the right, complete. Sweet spin. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Chippewas come to the line with a new set of downs. Now on the option. Rides the option, he keeps it. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He's loose down the left side. The 40. Past the 30. The 10. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
Nice job by the defense forcing the fumble. That took the perfect bounce right into the DB's hands. He shows you the speed, takes it back all the way for a touchdown. That was the definition of a fortuitous bounce.
And he made the extra point without problem. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. So the defense sets them up with an interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punch in a score, and they'll go home with the W. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Looking for a man. It's Flores. Fires to the middle. Got a man. It's Peters. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Makes it past the marker. Got a little grass. Touchdown, Chips. Once he got some room, it was over. They tack on a little extra here in the 4th and just about set to break this long losing streak.
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this 4th quarter.
Rushes on him. Fires it incomplete.
And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, sticks that big mitt up there and grabs it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. He's not afraid to go deep. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Here comes the heat. Makes the grab in the end zone for the two-point conversion, and that could be big as it draws them to within a field goal. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Central Michigan offense takes the field to go to work. So this offense really needs to put together a drive as they've seen their lead whittled all the way down to a field goal. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Flores. Makes the catch, it's Peters. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Man, what a surge by this defense. I think he's going to be a little bit short of the first down. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The defense uses a timeout, that's their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. The Chippewas come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long, this one from the 44. The RPO, it's complete. They stop him before he can get to the first down marker, but he does cross the 50 and now to be fourth down. They'd hoped to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a fourth and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the fourth down.
They'll send the back in motion. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He's brought down, but enough to move the sticks one more time and to move this game into the win column. And the Chippewas back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Under fire. He's turning it loose into the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
On the option. At the 35, he's loose. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And this fullback is just dependable, and he's versatile. He's not just a guy that can block. He can catch the ball, and like you saw right there, you can hand it off to him, and he can generate you explosive plays.
Dropping back, it's Flores. Got his man. Smashes through the tackle. Maybe some room here. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.